Nervous. You know why? I'm an actor and I'm known to be a jovial person. And when them ask me to moderate a funeral, they say, well, they want me to give people joke. And first me them ask me to give people joke to come moderate a funeral, but now they have to laugh. Yeah, but what I remember though is that the person that is lying in the casket before us is a person that puts smile on our face. Yeah. So I say, oh, and that's why they ask me. Because we have to send her off in fine style.
Yes, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
Before I continue the program, I just want to say to everyone here today, when you have the time to see someone, please do it.
Yes.
I am sad to say it has been 1 year and a couple months since I've seen Lexi, and today's been the first since after 876 we met. I came here a couple months ago. The last time I've been in this parish was in December. I called Lexi and I said, Lexi, me there stadium. She said, alright, me so come. She never turned up. Call her again, me end up back here again, cricket match. I said, Lexi, me there. So come, she never turned up. Next time I come again, I come in our housing scheme nearby. I say, Lexi, last time I call you, then time I come here, I now call you again. Me so come. She never turn up. We talk on the phone very often. Very often. But sometimes, you know, the video call, because of technology, sometimes that is not enough. Sometimes visually seeing the person in person is more heartwarming, it feels more better.
Yes, yes.
You understand?
Yes.
Yeah, so I'm telling you, when you have the time to see somebody, if you're in the area, stop by. Nobody drive fast. Because you don't know when. You're going to live with you get and say, if me did know. So that's all my message to you today is, when you have the time, just stop to say hi. 5 minutes now kill nobody.
Your personally, but me love your personality, and you have know that me feel it, cause you are one away. I know where the driver did a pray, me can't hold back. Tears are run down my face, and no matter how
Right from the children we have right. You're right.
Everybody know like no fear. So enjoy your life in your own way, Lexi, and wear your band. Me say me can't keep calm. Me nah lie, inna the past you met me laugh. Give me rope on the floor. No you gone so fast and nothing no funny no more. Wear your band. Me say me can't keep calm. Paranoia you fi no try tell me nothing, cause nothing me no want hear. Me can't bear this your pain. Jaja me feeling. If somebody did tell me that she a go pass, me wouldn't believe it. Me wish she coulda cheated. Paranoid from me hear the news and me still can't believe it. Say she really gone, it really grieve me heart. Me can't talk, so me have to express in a
Alright, good day people.
Good day.
Alright, I'm my first time doing this, so I'm kind of nervous. But, you know?
Understandable.
Alright.
Nervousness will soon disappear.
Alright, first of all, I'm grateful to be here in honor and to celebrate the gift and memorable moments that Lexi and Williams, aka Lexi the Best, has given to us, right? Thanks to the family and friends that came out to, you know, see the last of Lexi the Best. Alright. Lexi the Best. L. She's likable, lovely, lively, and there are so many more words to describe. E. She's extraordinary. We can all agree to that, right? X. Alright, the one I did kind of complicated for me because I know a little bit of word of X in it. But I find my words still. Zenas. This means that she's a strong, confident woman, and all we can all agree to that too. When we see in our 876 roommates, as she alone come our forward pan top in the donkey race, right? Yeah. But most of all, she's a very supportive and kind friend to me dearly.
Can't do this, man. Can't.
Alright, cool. Hold it, my G, now let go. Hold it. Oh, he's forwarding. Remember, I be a comedian there, so you have to understand. If it's a policeman that pass away, how you think I full up a funeral? So if our comedian pass away, how you think I happen? Okay. Good. Alright. Hold it, my G. Hold it. Yeah, my friend. Hold it.
Alright, so good afternoon to everyone. My condolences to everyone that is grieving right now, the family, friends, everybody. So I'm just going to share a scripture reading from a Bible. Me I'm nervous. Alright, from I was 3 years old, I recited this Bible verse. So St. John 11 verses 23 to 26. Alright. Jesus said unto her, thy sister shall rise again. Martha said unto him, I know that she shall rise again in the resurrection of the last day. Jesus said to her, I am the resurrection and the life. He who believeth in me should not perish but have everlasting life. Rest in peace, Lexi.
Come up here now. Me not call him that name, I call no man son, no say so to me. But me fi call a girl. Alright, this person I'm about to call up next to do his tribute is somebody that I grew up and watched on my television. He doesn't need no introduction because me not gonna say that their name there. If it was a woman now I'll say Miss Beautiful. But for the ladies, he's known by Mr. Okay, thank you.
Good evening, everybody. Good afternoon, everybody. Let me give my, you can turn it down a little bit. I'm not going to do that song first. But let me say this, I want everybody to focus their attention from where Lexi Gray, a casket is at, and to over there. I want everybody to focus their attention over there to all the actors. And the reason why I want you to focus over there, you notice, is mostly young persons, right? And they all work with this beautiful lady. It's so ironic that the government and society want young people to get ahead in life or to do something constructive. But I don't see no TVJ or no CVM streaming this live. Lexi was one of the person that I, as a 50-year-old actor, wanted to meet from ever since. And I never get the chance to meet her. My nephew then introduced her to me. And when she passed away and I go to the setup, I met with her mother and her brother. And the news that they told me was shocking. They said, Lexi play your cassette every day when Girlie was coming on. They said that this little girl mimic everything that I do. Trust me, I wanted to meet her.
Yes.
And when I do an event last night, and when it's on the 14th, and when they called me and told me that the funeral was going to be on the 14th, the sister and the mother, I said, Jesus, I wanted to come. And this gentleman and them, they said, all right, we're going to reroute it. And I realized, and I thank God that I get the opportunity as an actor who acting from 1990 to get a chance to come and sing for this great pioneer. Give the family who brought her up a round of applause. They deserve it. God be blessed. God give life, and He takes it away. My God,
The person that discovered Lexian, I was just a mentor to her. I was at a high school about 3 weeks ago. I was at Pembroke High School, to be exact, in Kingston. And I was conducting some interviews for Career Day. And I was speaking to this young lady. And she said something that brought tears to my eye, but me's a hard man for ball. So me that turned because I don't want nobody see water come on my eye. You know what she said to me? She said, yeah, man, I always watch up on my TV, you know. And you know, say, I went in St. Anna, I meet Lexi. I'm saying, meet Lexi, say, yeah. And I asked her how she get started in the comedy thing and how she do her thing. And you know, she tell me, say, are you the help mentor? Are you help make her where she there today? And I tell her when she tell me that, I have to turn on my face so. And I say, Father God, I want a little girl that look up there. I mentored somebody. And if you can see the person that lying down before us today can reach out back to somebody and say, this person helped to mentor me if you want to get started and know the right thing. This person is the person to go to. I'm like, me I do a good job. The person that helped to make this possible, I him break the bad news, give me. Still vex with him for that time. I drive him to pitney them and he tell me. Me I feel say, Ray, you're a madman, what you say to me? And this man, me talk to Lexi. Ladies and gentlemen, this person, see, it's like, I wouldn't even say a mentor, I would say you're like a father to her. You're there from the start when you discover her to the end. Ladies and gentlemen.
Be there for you, Miss Paris. You know that, I'm just a phone call away. Your brother, the only boy in the family is Owen, who Lexi love and respect. Bridget, you carry on the mantle now for her. Live your life for her. Make her proud. Everybody here, make her proud. Tomorrow is not promised to you. I want to big up my band right here. I brought him all the way from Manchester, but this drummer right here, this young man, I'll tell you something about this young man right here. Next Sunday, I'm burying his father. Okay, his father passed away, and I'm burying his father next Sunday. And Tyrone, I appreciate you coming all the way from Manchester to play drums for Lexi today. So everybody, please give Tyrone a round of applause. I appreciate that. And I thank you. Cornelius, back to you.
All right.
For God, for the living God. When shall I come and appear before God? My soul have been my tears have been my meat day and night, while they continually say unto me, where is thy God? When I remember these things, I pour out my soul in me. For I had gone with the multitude, I went within thee, to the house of God, within the voice of joy, praise within the multitude that kept the holy day.
When I remembered things, I poured out my soul in me, for I had gone with the multitude. I went with them to the house of God, with the voice of joy, praise with a multitude that kept holy day. Why art thou cast down, O my soul? Why art thou disquieted me? O thou in God, for I shall yet praise him, for God of his countenance. O my God, my soul is cast down within me. Therefore will I remember thee from the land of Jordan, and of the Harmonites from the hill of Mizar. Deep calleth unto thee at the noise of the water sprouts. All thy waves and thy billows are gone over me. Yet the Lord will command his loving kindness in the daytime, and in the night his song shall be with me, and my prayer unto the God of my life.
This is the word of the Lord. Thanks be to God.
Enter in to the hearts and the lives of those who have lifted their hands. Father, I thank you that you will carry on from where we have left off today. We thank you and we bless you and we praise you. Again, we lift up the family before you and ask for your divine presence to continue to abide with them. This we ask in Jesus' holy and matchless name. A word to the wise, my brother. The community that you're from, not nobody fool you. There is a good church there. There is a good church there. Find a church and get yourself involved in the fellowship. Amen.
I'll be reading this remembrance on behalf of her sister Giselle Lowe. This is by far the hardest thing I've ever had to accept in my life. I know that death is a part of life, but never did I imagine that someone I love so dearly would leave me so soon. Although we all feel Lexi was taken far too soon from this world, I know that she lived a beautiful life and she changed the world for the better. In her lifetime, she had managed to reach out to thousands of people worldwide and impacted their life. Hence, That's why there is such a large crowd here in support of her. Even if I had the entire day to myself, it still would be impossible to share all the things I remember about Lexi. But for the sake of time, briefly, I will be informing you guys of what it was like having a sister who came, saw, and conquered. I've known her entire life. When she came into this world, I knew my life would be changed forever. I loved having her more than anything, and I classify it as a privilege of having such a fun sister. If I could be born again, I may change some things in life. However, one thing I would keep the same is having her as a sister. She was a sister I was proud of having. From she was very young, she was always fun to be around, and she continued to have that amazing quality throughout her lifetime. At times, you hear about people that are cool. Well, yes, she definitely was a cool person. She was known wherever she went as she was a people person. She was friendly and she got along with others so easily. She was a genuine soul, and no matter who she was around, each and everyone would be comfortable around her. She came, she saw, and she conquered. She left her mark, so even decades after, she will still be spoken of and remembered. Her voice, her laugh, and her personality would light up any room. It was impossible to be around her and not have any fun. May we take a page from Lexi's book and be a fun person and enjoy life to its fullest. Additionally, not only was she a fun person, but she managed to showcase how fun and unique she was through her entertainment skills. Lexi loved entertainment so much. From a tender age, she was always playing and acting, even if she was alone. To prove my point that she had a passion for entertainment from birth, she would play even if she was by herself. She would act as if she was teaching at school, and if there weren't any others to play with, she would talk to the wall and no one could tell her that she wasn't doing a good job. Looking at things now, it all makes sense. Yeah. She was an actor from birth.
That's right.
I am happy that she was able to showcase her skills to the world through her videos, skits, TV series, and movies. Her passion for entertainment goes beyond acting. She also loved the dancing. Basically, once it involved entertainment, you could count her in, and that is why she entered Miss Albertown, because she loved entertainment. That was her. She really loved anything that had to do with acting, dancing, or anything of that sort. So let us take a note of how passionate she was of entertainment. She loved it from birth, and she showcased her determination of making the most of her skills. Even when she was doubted, nevertheless, she remained focused on her goal and chased her dreams. She came, she saw the opportunity, and she conquered. Therefore, may we apply Lexi's determination to our lives. No matter what our goals are, let us never give up until we achieve them. Lexi showed us how it is done, so let us be determined as her and never give up.
I want to say on the show, when I was supposed to get Lexi ready for her road tour, we were coming into her community, so you know Lexi is a hot girl. First thing, Lexi wants her makeup perfect. She's a perfectionist and she wants it extremely perfect. I had to get Kimmy and Chen ready also, and the time was running out. So I was very upset at her, and I was saying, Lexi, you're unfair, you know, because you know say time I run out and we're supposed to do all out for you to go on a road tour. She came behind me and she whispered in my ears and she said, Paris, I always want you to do your best. And ever since she died and I went to work, that's the first thing I hear when I touch one of my clients. And I can always hear the voice in my head saying, Paris, please do your best, I want you to do your best. So basically she left a strong motivation with me. And for that, I reached out to all of her friends and families that I know, and I asked Ashley, her friend also, to do a song for me, and the whole 876 team to finish with pouring out their love with the roses. Her manager also.
All the way through. When I try to make it make sense in my mind, the only conclusion I come to, brave enough
orchard. Does that see with them? Yeah. Alright. So ladies and gentlemen, cuz to sleep. You want to call it Jimbo D too? You don't drop no beat? Oh, you have video? Alright.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, Lexi is a very wonderful, kind, official late person. Yes, Lexi is a very good person. Even though I know her for 2 weeks. Yeah, cause 2 weeks I know her for, right? Yeah. Wow. You feel like 2 years. What you call 10 years? Decade. A decade. God no. Lexi, rest in peace. Big up yourself. Swiss. Alright, I'm kind of tired because I was a party reaching 7 o'clock and still reach right there, so that's why I look so Josie. But Lexi, rest in peace. You know we love you same way. You see me? Your memories carry on. You see me? Everybody will support her, big up on yourself same way, you know. Yeah. World Dog say yo, big her up same way. He couldn't make it, but he big her up from afar. You see me? Ati. Hot dog, we had the one who cook already come here. Oh, hot dog never reach out to me somebody now. Never ask Paris. The girl do the makeup? Paris, that's his husband, or his wife. Alright people, big up on yourself, yeah? Nah man.
Wow, when I grow up I want to be like them.
Seeing all of you here really shows how important Lexian was. The first time I meet Lexi, she told me that she'd take me as a mother, and she must imagine her mother back in her younger days as me, because I'm so mature yet so immature. And I said, Lexi, what do you mean by that? And she said, read between the lines. But at the end of the day, I can tell Lexi was a beautiful soul, beautiful, beautiful soul. I have 2 girl children, right? And I tell Lexi, when my daughter then grow up, I would want to have sense like you and still can enjoy their life like you. I cannot come to terms that she's really not here. I'm not really a crier, and I found myself crying my eyes out this morning. It was so sad. Google was so wicked, they sent me this notification. Them no know Lexi not here. They sent me this notification this morning, 5 o'clock. See memories with you and Lexi dbess over the past year. It was so devastating. I mean, the notification came in, and when I see it, I start play over the videos over and over and over, and then I just find myself in this temper, and a Paris literally have to come calm me down.
Before I play Chad's voice note, I just want to big a shout out to that guy over there who dressed like me, Cashman Boss, for taking the chance on Lexi and nobody, and you made Lexi into a star, Bridget. And much respect to you, Cashman, for doing that for her. Not a lot of people will do that. You take a regular person and you believe in her and you turn her. So Chad just fell in love with Lexi. Every time Lexi moved, he said his camera was glued on Lexi. So here is something that he said.
Hello guys, so my name is Chadwick Walker. I'm one of the editor and video production person with 76 roommates. And I met Lexi on the show, and she stood out to me, and I said to her that she's the person who's going to win the show. And from that day, like Lexi and I have been very close friends. She asked me to go shoot, and last time Lexi and I spoke, Lexi said to me, Chad, I want you to edit my movie that I'm working on, because I love your style, I love where you do things. And said to her, I've never done a movie, but because of you, I will. And she said, no man, you're a bad editor man, you will mash up this, and you more to do it. And everything that's so. Lexi, I'm a friend, somebody I really love. Like, she bring a joy in a people's life, and she always have a kind word, she always pray and them stuff. So to hear that Lexi is gone, it hit me differently because I could not believe that this is really Lexi.
Hear the sound of a mighty rushing wind, and it's close now than it's ever been. I can almost hear that baby sounds the at the midnight cry. We'll be going home. Sing with me. When Jesus steps out on the clouds to call his children, the dead in Christ will rise. Those that remain shall be quickly changed at the midnight cry. We'll be going home.
We do movies, and Lexi reached out to us and said she wants to be a part of what we're doing in terms of, you know, coming out movie and thing, and we said, alright, forward. At the time when she was supposed to come to Negril, she was just going to do 876. So we said, alright, do your thing, and when you're ready, link with Batman and then forward. So she came, and I think she spent 3 days with us. But you know, she never really know we like that, so you know, when people don't know you, them kind of stand off a little bit and, you know, kind of observe and see what them all about. Just to spend the 3 days, and after she leave and come back, she call back and say, yo, we like the vibes, man. Want to forward back and Negril and do some work with you guys. And she came, and I think she spent what? 2 weeks? She spent 2 weeks with us, and honestly, we got to see a side of her that I think a lot of people out there don't normally get to see, because you know you see her on the media and everybody probably make them own assumption of who she is. But the fact that she get to spend 2 weeks with us, I think we got to see a side of her that, you know, we would consider as somebody normal, and we get to see that people probably make assumption, oh, she hype and she that. No. You know, my experience, and I think the team share the same experience. She is a down-to-earth person. She very driven. She have that leadership quality in her. And I have always said to my team that she is one of the best actress that we have ever used in terms of how she deliver. When we say, all right, Lexi, this is what you are going to do. She just own the craft and she just deliver. And we say, all right, she had so much potential, and to just see that just gone. Like, it just leave a gap. And for the work that she has done so far in terms of with us and for herself and with 876, the good thing about it is that it's video. So her memories will always live on. Not just for this generation, but for generations to come. They will always see her and see the work that she has put out. And to the family, I honestly know what you guys are going through in terms of losing her. Just hold strong and know that the memories that she left, that's what you guys should remember.
Thank you for coming to celebrate the life of our family and friend, Lexi and Williams. A famous writer once said, "We make a living by what we get, we make a life by what we give." If that is true, then Lexi and Williams made a great life. She was one of the most giving person I know. And judging from the nodding, and I heard someone behind me saying yes, it seems that many of you agree. Lexi Ann Williams was born on November 27, 2000 at the Falmouth Regional Hospital. She was the third child of Lena Paris and the fourth child of Douglas Williams. They lived in Jacksontown, Trelawney from the year 2000 to 2018 and later moved to Rabueno, Trelawney. She began her education in the year 2005 at the Jacksontown Basic School. In September of 2008, she continued her educational journey at the First Hill All-Age School located in Jacksontown, Trelawney. She later matriculated to Albertown High School in 2013, where she spent 6 years of her life building herself and by extension, getting involved in several activities on campus, as she was always known as a people person who excels in the arts. Lexi grew up in Jacksontown with her father and mother, where she was very hands-on in farming. In her spare time, she would assist on the farm, and of course, she enjoyed riding the donkey, which was quite obvious if you had tuned in to 876 Roommates episodes. She did not see herself as a stand-up comedian, as acting was her life's work, and we can always agree that she was extremely good at it. Lexi was a state-of-the-art actor, as one of her childhood friends would say. While attending Albertown High School, Lexi entered Miss Albertown High, where she debuted on a drama piece that left the judges and audience in awe. This should be no surprise to all of us who are here today and at home tuning in, as we all know that Lexi strives to be the best in whatever she did. Her videos on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, and all other social media platforms brings laughter to many households, and if we should do further checks, we can definitely add our schools. Her love for performing arts and entertainment was beyond explanation. As the song says, who feels it knows it. And I am quite sure you can all attest to the love and dedication she had for the performing arts, shown in the amazing content she would post daily. It was never about becoming famous, but rather focusing on what she does best and in her own way touch the lives of those around her and by extension the entire world. From a tender age, Lexi was always playing and acting. If she was alone, that would not deter her. She would play school. She would be the teacher. The wall was her student. She spoke to the wall, and if those walls could talk today, what do you think those walls would say? That they would try to convince you that they are sure that she's a trained teacher because she did a good job. I am absolutely sure that this was just another way she displayed her love for acting. One would probably think she was crazy then, but it all makes sense today. Lexi never stopped until her dreams and aspirations became reality. Lexi Ann Williams' biggest dream was to attend the Edna Malley College of Visual and Performing Arts. Despite the delay in her journey, she never stopped dreaming. Lexi lived by the Bible verse, St. Mark chapter 11, verse 24. Whatever you ask in prayer, believe that you have received it and it will be yours. Throughout her entire life, she prayed and yearned for her career as an actor to evolve. And it has indeed. True legends never die. Her memories will live on. It was never an easy road for her as she was faced with backlash on YouTube when she started posting her videos, but she didn't let that crush her dream. She kept on acting, posting, and sharing. That was her passion, and this is how she wants to be remembered. Lexi, Whitney, Lexian, Lexi dbess, Miss Williams, whatever you knew her as or called her, one thing you should know about her is that she was a go-getter. She did not quit. Her mantra was, I will not quit until I'm living the life I once dreamed of. And she was on the road to greatness. Lexi entered 876 Roommates competition on March 8, 2021 and was selected as a wild card by the judges. Lexi prayed and declared herself the winner even before the TV series came close to the finale. Her fans and support group were so confident that she would win. If you watch 876 Roommates, you can see that she was the life of the party, as many would say. There was never a dull moment with Lexi. She believes that you should always be happy despite the odds. The main objective of her career was to keep everyone happy, to leave a smile on everyone's face. On October 24, 2021, she was declared the winner of 876 Roommates. The plaque she received states, and I quote, 876 Roommates presented to Lexi Ann Williams. Lexi dbess, for your achievements, you have been placed as a star on the 876 Roommates Walk of Fame. Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, I invite you to stand and give a round of applause to the life of Lexi Ann Williams. She was truly and is a true legend. I am sure she has inspired someone here in the crowd to chase their dreams despite the critiques and to be yourselves, and of most importance, do what makes you happy. You can be the most successful person in the world, but to me, you are considered a failure if you are unable to inspire the younger generation to not just be like you, but surpass you and chase their dreams. Lexi Ann Williams transcended on March 18, 2022, leaving her mom, dad, 6 sisters, 1 brother, her best friend Celia Vernon, other family and friends. To the family, I want to encourage you all in your time of bereavement to be strong and supportive to each other. I know that in this situation where we have lost a loved one, at times we may feel weak, sad and vulnerable. And it is easy to lose faith in our ability to go on. But I pray your strength in Jesus' name. And as David encouraged himself in the Lord, I pray you will find the courage to do the same in your lowest moments. I want you to take some time and reflect on the fact that while adversity may sometimes cross our path, it teaches us tolerance, perseverance, self-control, and some other virtues we might never have known. I want you to always remember the will of God will never take you where the grace of God cannot keep you. Therefore, let us not lament on how the life of one so talented, full of energy and great potential ended so quickly. I implore you today and forever to focus on the legacy of fun, joy, laughter, and the great time she has shared with us all. If every time Lexi makes us laugh, we received a flower, we certainly would have a big, beautiful garden. May her soul sleep in peace. Thank you.
Thank you. Good afternoon, everyone. On behalf of the Genuine Funeral Supplies and Services, we convey our condolences to the family, and we thank you, the family, for entrusting Lexi to us, and we'd like to give you this presentation in giving thanks for choosing us for being the final care provider for Lexi Williams. We will forever cherish her memories, and she will always be in our hearts.
Alright, so the pallbearers